Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, Head Currency Analyst. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Australian dollar versus the US dollar and how it may play out for the week ahead. Now, seasonally, the Australian dollar outperforms most currencies through March, as well as seeing a decent boost through April. So if that's the case, then we could start to see some kind of buying opportunities down here at this key demand zone, because what happened last week was price fell and then we broke below the key demand zone lows, but closed back within by the end of the week. Now this to me shows that we could start to see a little bit of a increase in value here. So if we go down to the daily chart, and what we noticed was the market formed a nice bullish candle back within the demand zone. Okay, so what we're looking for is the market to continue to push higher and head back towards this weekly trendline resistance. If we can just get rid of this for now, what we will do is we'll draw in a daily one to give us a little bit more accuracy. That in there. So what we're expecting is the market to kind of punch and head towards this sort of trend line resistance. And if we look left, there's a little bit of horizontal support and resistance around about that 7150 area. Okay, so this is where our targets are going to be and looking for on Aussie dollar. If it breaks past these highs this week, okay, if we get a really nice bullish week out of the Aussie and we break above these highs, you know, any dollar weakness pushing higher, you know, a break above that 7200 area, then you're looking for the market to continue its path all the way back up into that 7380 resistance. Okay, so what we looked at last night in our Telegram group was the potential for this inverse head and shoulders playing out. Okay, so we placed our orders around here. We had a 30-point stop loss. Okay, so let's just drag this over. Let's just shorten it down, bring it back, bring the chart back in. Okay, so we placed our order around about those opens and closes just in there. Okay, we had a 30-point stop and 90-point target. So nice 3-to-1 risk to reward in there. Now what's happened is overnight the market did try and test that level that we were talking about, where the head and shoulders could inverse head and shoulders could come into play. Unfortunately it didn't trigger us in and the market has now pushed higher. We're going to leave the order on until the end of this evening, just in case the market does want to push back, trigger us in and continue on that path, but it's looking unlikely at the moment. So just to draw out that inverse head and shoulders, what we get is market move lower, forms a lower low to form the head of the pattern, price pushes back up towards the previous structure highs, pull back in towards the left shoulder lows, and then what we should see if the pattern plays out is the market push, form a higher high, and then what you typically see is the market retest the neckline before continuing to the upside. Okay, so what we're going to be looking for is the market to push higher on a 4-hour chart, close above the neckline resistance around about that 7050 key resistance area, and if we can close above that, it'll show intent here that the market does want to push higher. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking for. Look for a nice close above this inverse head and shoulders, then a continuation to the upside. Okay, because then what we'll have is the 4-hour chart making those nice higher highs, higher lows. You know, intermediate targets are going to be around this 7150, and again, if I just punch that in, you can see why we're looking at around about that 7150 area. You can see that it was support over here, resistance, support, resistance. Okay, so it'd be nice to see if the market could rally up into that area, and like I said before, if we take out these highs around about that 7200 area, then we're looking good for continuation trades all the way up into the 7380s. Okay, so that's what we're looking at on Aussie dollar. We'll continue to look for the break of the higher high and continuation trades. If you don't follow us on Telegram, please do so. The link is in the description below. You can follow. You can also go look at Blueberry Markets for our market outlook that's been posted this week. We talk about the Aussie dollar in that as well. If you want to follow any more of our social medias, the link is in the description below. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe for more videos. Also, if you learn anything new, give us a nice thumbs up as well. If you're watching this on TradingView, then again, give us a follow here and comment below on your opinion. What do you think the Aussie dollar is going to do this week? Okay, thanks for joining me. Speak to you soon.